Alright guys, what's up, This is what we call living after land. This is what we call living after land. Alright, so you have a piece of land and you don't know how to utilize the land to make space, and also you could use the land and create your own house, your own cottage, especially if you are very handy. But this is an area where you could naturally live and survive off of the land. First of all, you have all these trees. You know, it ain't good to cut down the trees, but sometimes for survival's sake, you could cut down a few and you could always plant back a few. But the thing is, a lot of these trees, you can use and cut down a few of them from different areas, all right? And then you could use them and you could build your own little cottage, man. Then up inside here, you could have your area where you build your furnace close to your house, where you could get your little heat, where you could build your outdoor kitchen, and you can survive, man. You will be surprised how this area here could transform and turn over into a beautiful living area that you can live and strive. Living off the land. Living off the land is an awesome thing, but you can't be scared. You got to remember, you will see bugs, you will see different type of thing you don't like, or you might be scared of, but at the end of the day, you got to survive. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these pine trees are pretty tall, man, and you could cut down a few of them. Not telling you to cut down any tree. If you cut any tree, make sure you replant something, because we understand how much we need a tree. So don't overdo it and go inside and start cutting trees. That's not cool, especially if you're in a zoo area where you got to go into the city. Make sure you go in and get permission before you start cutting trees like you crazy. But at the same time, if it's an area where you have the ability and able to do certain things, then you can. But at the same time, I'll recommend anyhow you cut a tree, you replant a tree, because we want to keep the ecosystem going. Now, if you decide to grow food, you have many things on the ground that you can create your own little compost from. You have your area where you have your fire. You have your area where you build in your compost pile. And the trees feed itself. So you create that same ecosystem within that area, and now you could be able to survive. You grow your own food. You make sure you put big logs in the fire, logs that can burn for days, so you always have fire. Because you will have, if you don't always have fire, you will have to figure out how to catch fire. Or if you're in no matches, there's many different ways you can try. But what I'm saying is, if you put big logs, it keep the fire burning. You want to make sure you have an axe, because now you ain't got access to gas and these things. So you want to make sure you got axe that you could always split up the wood and turn them into fire. You know, there will always be trees where the wind blow down or they fall out their root. You could go into these trees, cut them up, and make firewood. Living off the land is a simple living. Your mind cannot be set in the city, or you will never be able to make it. Your mind, it's a mind thing. It's a spiritual thing where your mind got to be ready and prepare. Because if your mind ain't ready and prepare, what's going to happen? You're going to catch yourself aching to go back to the city, run back to the city, and that's where you're going to have problems. So if you want to live off the land, or you have a piece of land and you feel you want to live a sustainable lifestyle, it's possible. But it comes with rules. You cannot be scared. It's come with a mindset. Your mind got to be ready and prepare. or it will be hard for you to make it. Say you grow up in the city and you're trying to live a sustainable lifestyle. How you gonna do it? If your mind is set on the city, you got to let it go and move forward to what you're looking to accomplish. Now, water source. It's important to have a water source, or you might have to create your own water source. In case the rain come, you have a way of harvesting water. Because this is important. You're going to need water to bathe. You're going to need water to drink. You're going to need water to cook. So the land is already there. So now you could prepare it to plant food. You could build your house. But the water system, you will have to create it if you don't have that access to water. So this is just an encouragement in case anyone interested in living off the land, living a self-sufficient lifestyle, you will have to do adjustment and it will become a mindset. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and share.